Okay guys, so today we're going to be making a website. We're going to be using Google Sites, and this website is going to end up being a portfolio for us, a collection of all of the work that we do in this class. It's also going to be your final for this class. So by the end of the semester, you will have added pictures of everything you've done in the class, and that will serve as your final. So the way you can get to Google Sites is it is listed in the other Google apps. If you're in Google, this little icon with the dots takes you to Google Apps. Sites is right there. Or you can just type in sites.google.com. So when it comes up, it's going to look something like this. So to create a new blank site, there's this plus sign in the top left corner. We're going to click that. All right, and here is what the blank website looks like. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to give our site a title. So in the top left where it says Untitled Site, you're going to put your first name and then your last name. You're not going to actually type first name, last name. You're going to put your name. And then drawing portfolio. All right, so you're going to put the same thing where it says your page title. You're going to put the same thing. Your first name and your last names. Drawing portfolio. Remember, you're not actually typing the words first name, last name. You're putting your name. All right. So this first page that we're on right now, this is our home page. The only thing that's going to be going on your home page is you're going to be typing a short little paragraph about yourself as an introduction. So that's what's going to go down here. So as far as customizing your website, like if you want to customize the image at the top of this header right here, you can also change the header type and make it smaller or bigger or title only. But you can also change the image. So you can select from ones that they already have, which is not loading right now. There we go. So you can pick from ones that they already have, or you can upload your own image. All right. So once you've customized it to how you like, then we're going to go down here. And what we're going to do is down below the header, we're going to be adding a text box, and we're going to be typing a paragraph about ourselves. So the way you can do that is on the right, under where it says Insert, you can click Text Box. So that will put a text box down below here, and then you can type in here. So you will be typing a paragraph about yourself in about 3 to 5 sentences. All right? So that's the only thing that's going to go on this page is your name, the drawing portfolio, and then below that we'll insert a text box, and then you will write a short paragraph about yourself. So that's all that's going on this page, which is the home page. The actual photos of your drawings, they're going to be going on separate pages. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to make separate pages. So the way you make a new page within your website is you go next to where it says Insert, it says Pages. You'll click Pages. And to add a new page, you will click this plus sign to make a new page. So you're going to be making a separate page for each semester. The first page we're making is going to be called Portfolio Semester 1. And then you will click Done. And see, now it shows up here. So you can go Home page, and it takes you back to that first page we made. And then you can click Portfolio Semester 1, it takes you to this new page. Then we're going to be making another page. So I will click New Page again, and this one will be for Portfolio Semester 2. So obviously we won't be using that page just yet. We'll be using that later. For now, we'll just be putting everything on Portfolio Semester 1 since we are in Semester 1. All right, so the home page has the paragraph about yourself. This page, Portfolio Semester 1, is where you're going to actually be putting the images of your drawings and you're going to be typing about them. So how do you get the pictures on your website? So if you go back to Insert, there's an option of Insert from Drive. So if you click that, everything in your Google Drive will show up. So as long as you have the picture of your drawing on your Google Drive, you can just click that and put it right in. All right, so after you put the picture in, and there's also all these different layouts you can do, which is nice. So like something like this, where I can click this, and then it makes this layout for me, so then I can just add pictures this way, like add from Drive, or you can upload them from your computer. And then these ones, when you click these layouts, also has little text boxes below them, which is nice because for each picture that you upload, you are going to have to write something about it. So using one of these layouts that it already has made for you would be really helpful, because that way you can it makes it much easier to just add the photos and then add your text, your caption below each photo. So I'm going to show you some examples from past students of what their portfolios look like. So here's one student. So if I go to the home page, here's his home page. He has just a few sentences about himself here. And then he has Portfolio Semester 1 and Portfolio Semester 2. So Portfolio Semester 1, you click. Here he has the image. And then over here, he has a short little paragraph about it. So each time that you write a paragraph for the projects that you upload, it's going to have to follow the same format. What you're going to do is you're going to just talk about whatever the project was, just describe it briefly. You're going to talk about what materials you used. Then you're going to say one thing you did well and one thing you could improve. So you can look, if we scroll down, you can see he has the photos on the left, and then he has the descriptions on the right. So here's another one of another student. Again, so here's her homepage. She has a paragraph about herself. Then Portfolio Semester 1. She has the photos on the left, the captions on the right. You don't have to do it in this format. You can use, like we talked about, you can use one of these templates. But as far as her paragraphs, so each one, she describes the project. She says what materials she used. And then after that, you say one thing you did well and one thing you could improve. So she said, this is my warm-up book cover project. I had to use a ruler, a stencil, and a pencil to draw my name and make it look three-dimensional. To do this, first I used a stencil to trace my name. Next, using a ruler, I drew lines from each letter to the center of the top of the cover. Lastly, I decorated the letters and colored them. One thing I did well is on the designs in the letters. The area I can improve on is the shading and making the colors more pigmented. All right, so she described what the project was and how she did it. She explained all the different materials she used, and then she said one thing she did well and then one thing she could improve. So she does that for all of her drawings. All right. So throughout the semester, as we complete projects, you will be adding pictures of them, and then for each project, you will have to write that short paragraph following that same format. So as of right now, all I want you to be turning in is I want you to actually make the website. I want you to make these 3 pages. I want you to have the home page, the page for semester 1, and the page for semester 2. I want you to customize it however you like it by adding images or whatever it is you want. There's also lots of other things you could do, like there's themes you can use. There's lots of different ways you can customize it. And then I also want you to be on your homepage writing the paragraph about yourself in 3 to 5 sentences. That is what I want done for this week. As far as adding the photos and stuff, we will go over that later on. Right now, I just want you to make the website, customize it, make the pages for Portfolio Semester 1 and Portfolio Semester 2, and then write that paragraph about yourself, which again, the paragraph should be on the home page. After you have finished all this, in order to actually turn it in, you need to click Publish. If you do not click Publish, then I won't be able to see any of the changes that you made. Only you will be able to see what you've done. So you need to click this purple button that says Publish. All right, and then based on what you titled your website, it will come up with a URL for you, and then you click Publish. And then once it's published, then you can go and view it. So this is what it looks like. So once you have made and published this website, it will be on your Google Drive. So the way that you're going to turn it in to Google Classroom is you will go to the assignment, and then you will go where it says to turn in your work. You will go and add it straight from your Google Drive to turn it in. All right. So as far as what's going to be done this week, we're not going to worry about putting any pictures on it yet. All I want you to do is make the website, give it this title with your first and last name, and then drawing portfolio. Then I want you to, on that first home page, write the paragraph about yourself. I want you to customize it how you like it, and then I want you to make these two other pages, Portfolio Semester 1 and Portfolio Semester 2. And that's it. And let me know if you have any questions. You can always email me.